From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at the bar, back at Tommy Mac's. We're talking business right here in our great city of Jacksonville. This show brought to you by our good friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, the Brust and Utter Wealth Advisory Team out of Ponte Vedra Beach, and the Southern Grill right down there on the South Bank. We got Kevin Hammonds from Creek Softball Association, and Michael McCalley from Mr.Handyman serving Greater Jacksonville. Let's welcome them in to the show. Kevin, how are you, my friend?
Great, Tommy.
It's great to have you.
Pleasure to be here. Thank
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Tell us about Creek's Softball Association.
Yeah,
man.
so Creek Softball Association's been around about 20 years.
Okay.
It kind of serves St. Johns County primarily, although there are kids from Duval County that come in and play. And it serves as an outlet for young kids to be able to play a variety of different sports. I've been honored to be a part of Creek Softball for the last 12, 13 years as a coach and as the treasurer for the organization.
Cool.
Yeah, bringing my
Do you have a background in that? Are you an athlete? Were you a baseball player?
Played baseball.
You did? Okay.
Yep,
cool.
Yep. And
how'd you get involved with that?
2 daughters who are really athletic. Yep. So, and I'm 5'8", but my wife is 5 foot, so we're vertically challenged. Yep. So you find those sports that your kids can really kind of like thrive in. Yeah. And both Devin and Kylie, they've been playing ball forever, and they both went on to get college scholarships.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That is awesome.
Proud dad.
So we're talking girls fast pitch softball. What ages are we talking in the association?
So they typically start at 6, but they go up to 18. Okay. Cool. Typically the bigger ones are in that 12, 14, 10 to 14. Okay. And then the kids kind of like, some of them the game gets too fast for some of them. Yep. So like when they're 10 and 12, some of it's machine pitch, some of it's kid pitch. Yep. But then the game, it gets really, really fast. Yeah. Fast pitch, man. That's daunting at the plate. It's got to be. It is. All right, we'll come back to that. No doubt about it. Great to have you. Michael, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well.
Mr. Handyman. Are you handy?
I am.
You personally, are you called Mr. Handyman around the house, or what's the deal?
Yeah. Now, I will admit my wife does send the guys over to the house sometimes, but I just don't get to.
That's right. And you've owned this business for 14 years, you said?
14 years.
That's
back in May, we hit 14 years, so 14 and a little bit.
And prior to that, a career in IT.
I came out of technology.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What made you to just take us back real quick to the decision where you're like, hey, honey, you know what? I think we're going to get out of this and go into this.
I worked for 2 very large firms for about 12 years apiece. Okay. And spent a whole lot of time sending good American jobs offshore. That's what we do in technology.
Right, sure.
And it was soulless. Okay. And neither of the companies that I worked for exist anymore. So when one of them went through there, everybody lost their job, and I wanted to be a bigger fish in a smaller pond. Okay. And I went to work for a little company up in Maryland where I was living at the time, and they were acquired by a very large financial institution, which is how I ended up in Jacksonville. Okay. And it was a good run. It was learned a lot. Yeah. But I spent another 12 years shipping jobs offshore. Yep. And when that company was liquidated, I just decided that that's not what I want to do. Okay. So
did you always have the entrepreneurial spirit, like through it all, or were you always thinking like, man, or did this just kind of come together at the right time?
Nah, a little of both. Okay. I was the kid in the neighborhood growing up that cut lawns, shoveled snow, raked leaves. As I got older, I started working for a builder. I did side work. I painted people's basements or the master bedroom. I re-roofed some garages. So there was always that, let's go out and start a business, kind of whatever. Yeah. But 25 years in corporate America, you gain a lot of skills, a lot of perspective. I got one of those employers paid for a master's degree. Cool. And, after that second layoff, I said, you want to be your own boss, now's the time to do it.
Good for you. Wow. Thanks, cojones, as they say.
Yeah, and it's been wonderful. And now at 14 years, I've worked for myself longer than I worked for either of those 2 employers. So
good for you. So you guys handle everything at the house, basically. Is that the structure of the house?
We're dealing with the structure. Okay. So we're not a plumber, we're not an electrician, we're not your AC company, so we're not dealing with the mechanical stuff. But your floors, walls, ceiling, drywall repair, siding, flooring, rotten deck boards, new deck. Okay, cool. Do a lot of wood rot repair. This afternoon showers.
Mildew and everything that goes with it.
Wood rots down here. Yep. So Go back in a lot of cases with fiber cement, but it depends on what the customer wants to do.
All right, real quick, what's the biggest challenge for you? What when you wake up every day, what's the hurdle, if there is one?
Finding good help.
Yep.
I don't want to just send a guy into a home.
Right.
We have to find good, experienced guys that are good with the customer.
Okay.
Our claim to fame is customer service. We show up on time, we do quality work, we clean up after ourselves. So some guy with a chip on his shoulder might know what he's doing, but if he's a grumpy old man in a customer's house, he's not my guy. So,
by the way, we network a lot on this show, and I may have somebody for you.
Okay.
Great to have you on the show.
Awesome.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And great. I see you guys everywhere, so it's great to have you on the show. All right, Kevin, as we wrap up here, what's the future, man? Just growing the association. Obviously, it's a great outlet for kids.
It is.
Great outlet for girls. What a great sport. Like you said, it's fast.
Yep.
It's not, I love baseball. I love playing it more than watching it.
Yep.
But I've never been. I've seen the live, the college, the girls playing on TV on occasion. It seems really exciting and intense, but it's a great sport.
It is a great sport. And, it gives an outlet for young ladies, young women to be able to have an opportunity to develop a sense of self-identity.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time. We use the sport to teach life's lessons.
Absolutely.
To create independent, confident young women.
Yeah.
And it's been the greatest thing I ever did in my life.
That's cool.
Yeah, just an opportunity to be able to influence young people's lives, and just the hundreds of players and families that I've had an opportunity to interact with.
Yep.
And plus, I was a ball player my whole life.
Yeah.
It gives me an element of that competition.
Yeah.
You competed your whole life.
Shoot, I go out for runs. I'm competing with myself.
Absolutely. Constantly.
Some little guy in my head that won't leave me alone. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we've, I've taken teams all over the country now. We've played everywhere.
Wow.
And to watch these kids go on and be able to play college ball and have part of their school paid for, just one of the greatest rewards you could ever.
Well, I have 3 daughters, and they're all dancers, so same as far as being in something, getting up there, working for it, and performing, and everything, ups and downs, everything that goes with it.
Right.
It's great for our children.
Yeah, it is.
All right, mate. Best of luck. Great having you on.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, that'll do it for us this time around, man. Love meeting new people and hearing what they're doing in our great city right here in Jacksonville. If you want to see more of these conversations, check them out at iwantabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.